So in this short video, I want to take you through learning some really key vocab for describing photographs. So in this video, we're going to look at the visual elements, and this terminology is really key, and you want to use this throughout your sketchbook, through your annotations, just to demonstrate your understanding. So hopefully this video will just help support you so you've got a nice strong visual image that relates to that particular visual element. So let's jump in. So the first one is focus. And this means it's all about which areas of the image is the sharpest and which areas aren't. So this image here I've taken of the bluebells. Here I've used a really shallow depth of field, so the focus is here and the rest of the image drops out of focus. So this is the focus. Angle of view. Angle of view is all to do with the vantage point, the position that you're in when you're taking your photos. And to make your pictures look dynamic, it's important to have a variety of different angles to enhance the perspective. So this is one of my shots I took in New York. So here you can see I'm looking up, and then you've got these lovely lines coming across as well. So that really emphasizes the angle of view. Focal point. Now this is all to do with what is the focal point in your image, where is your eye being led. So in this image here, we've got the pathway here, and I've set the camera to a shallow depth of field so the foreground is out of focus and is focusing here on my daughter who's right in the centre, and here, this part of the picture is the focal point. So the back of my daughter here, and then you've also got the line of poppies which are in focus too. And the path here just leads your eye as well, so that you can use lines to help direct your eye to a particular focal point. Line. Now line is a great way to use structure in your pictures and to draw you in. So this shot I took here in New York on Brooklyn Bridge. You can see here the way the lines draw you in. And this is my friend here, Florian, so the perspective kind of falls in line towards the back end of Brooklyn Bridge, and all the cables here, they're all leading straight down. So it makes it a very sort of dynamic image, and it shows a real sense of energy as well, and with the movement, and then you've got the city in the back there in the background here, and that's got very sort of straight lines. It's very ordered, almost looks like a little toy town. Repetition. Repetition's all about pattern, and looking at the textures and the shape. And here, when I was in Ghana, I started to photograph some of the details of some of the beautiful clothes and the designs that some of my friends are wearing. So these are beautiful, and you've got this lovely repetition here. So again, it's about getting nice and close to what you're photographing to really emphasize the energy of that pattern. Shape. Now shape is to do with, you can use the sort of outline. So here, I took this also in Ghana. This is Tate showing the shape of the leaf as well. So this is an organic form, and then you've got the lovely sort of structure and the shape of the plant too. Perspective, yep, back here on the Brooklyn Bridge, I just thought this is a strong image to emphasise perspective as well. So it's again, it draws your eye, all the lines are sort of pointing towards the back end here of Brooklyn Bridge. So it's a way of directing the viewer's eye through an image. Natural apertures. Now natural apertures are all to do with using a frame within a frame. So here went to Sicily, just absolutely beautiful there, and I've just got this lovely stone wall here that creates a frame looking onto the sea. So this works quite well, central as well with the central framing, and it leads you into the picture. And then these views here of my old house, in London. This again, where you've got the window frame and that draws you in, and then this image here as well of one of my neighbours. So I've got the frame, the window frame of his house as well, so it draws you in into their kitchen area, kitchen dining area. Texture. Now texture is all about the surface of a photo. How does it feel? And this image here, so I've shot this in black and white, and you can see as well, you've got the sort of grain, you've got the grittiness, so it gives it that sort of rough sort of feel into the picture as well, with the bricks as well, and then you've got the poster, and then you've got the drawings with the chalk. So it's a very sort of rough urban feel to this image. Space. Now you think about how can you create space in your pictures. So this photo I took here in Dungeness, and again I've used the shallow depth of field so that the foreground is completely out of focus, but it draws your eye here to these pylons here, so that you do get this sense of space within the image. And you can, as I've focused here on the background, you can obviously do it reverse and focus on the foreground, but that can help to create that sense of space. Tonal value. Now that's all to do with the tonal range between the dark areas and the light areas. So in this picture I took in Canary Wharf, it's obviously changed a lot now, but when I took this, I wanted to really emphasise the idea of the commuters going home, and this has got a lovely range of tonal qualities, because you've got the pavement here where you've got the different surfaces and tones, and then you've got the very sort of black silhouettes of the figures here as well. And then I've burnt the sky in the dark room, so it looks a bit more dramatic and a bit more moody. And then the clocks are nice and bright and white as well, so they sort of stand out. So there's a variety of different tonal ranges, and then here I've got the highlights here, so this makes the buildings stand out in the foreground. So tonal range is all about trying to find the subtleties in your image. And light is key. Light is about, you're really using light to support your work. So think about, where is the light? So for instance, in this picture here, the light is behind him here, so it just catches beautifully on the arms, and then you've got the sun rays coming through, like literally coming through across his body as well, and then just picking up here on the sand as well. So make sure you use light to your strength in your images. It can really lift a picture, it can create real depth to a picture. And think about the different times of the day as well. For light, if the sun's lower, you'll get stronger cast shadows, like so. Or if it's midday, then you'll get much more of a sort of flatter, softer look. So think about the different moods that are created through light, through literally by taking pictures at different times of the day. And wait, be patient, wait for that moment for the sun to come through the clouds, okay? And sometimes you have to wait 5 or 10 minutes, sometimes longer. Landscape photographers will wait hours for that perfect moment. And when that light comes out and it hits that scene that you want to capture, it can just illuminate it. And this image has that effect, because the light has just illuminated the figure here, and it really has a real vibrant energy to the picture and a sense of sort of freedom and liberation. So think about, all of these different terms, and then applying them to your images. So that is the visual elements.